Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at hookah_anonymous_. Alright? We're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at hookah_anonymous_. Alright? Now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, we're going to speak on something that not a lot of people are speaking out about, of course, because it'll go against everything that we was told in regards to Pop Smoke's murder. Now, from the beginning, we said that the story and what we've been told made no sense. And the story kept changing every time we heard it. Now, that's the first red flag that I always speak about, because when celebrities are killed, there's multiple stories about what happened, always being put out. And I always tell y'all that the truth is never confusing. And usually when it is, it means that something isn't right. The confusion is pretty much hide the truth, in my personal opinion. Which brings us to our story today, where young Berg, aka Hitmaker, also exposed some valuable information in regards to Pop Smoke's murder. Now, as y'all know, Bashar Jackson, aka Pop Smoke, was shot and killed February 19th, 2020 in Los Angeles. Now, during the home invasion, it said that 4 suspects entered the rental home with plans to rob Pop Smoke of his diamond Rolex watch. They confronted him while he was in the shower, considering that he had the watch on there. And once Pop Smoke resisted, giving up a fight, he was shot by a 15-year-old 3 times total while trying to get away. Now, reports say that he was shot in his back and in his chest. Now, to this day, I still wonder how the suspects knew when and where to strike in the house, because according to reports, they entered the home through 2nd floor balcony, which landed them right in the same exact room that Pop Smoke was showering in. Also, when the story first happened, reports said that Pop Smoke was actually on the phone with a girl from New York. When everything happened, she heard the shots and called police all the way in California, and supposedly that's how police knew to show up to the house. But the stories of him being in the shower when everything went down eliminates that theory, so that's where the confusion actually comes in. Now let's move forward to young Berg. Young Berg did an interview on Drink Champs with Nori that was published on November 14th of 2020. Young Berg breaks down the day he got into a situation he was in with a woman by the name of Talia Tilly. He describes that on that very day, he fell asleep around 7 o'clock and woke up around 12 a.m. and seen Talia on IG Live, and after he sent her an emoji, she texted him saying that she haven't seen him in a long time and wanted to see him. So like any man, he went and sent her an Uber and had her pull up to his house. Now he describes that they was in the house chilling, and he must have said something to her that she didn't like, so she told him to say it again, and after he repeated it, she smacked the hell out of him. Now he says that as soon as she did that, it's not something they're used to doing, because it wasn't like they were together, it was just somebody that he had a sexual relationship with. So he automatically pulled out his phone just in case she tried to act like he was the abuser and the aggressor and get him in trouble. In which he was absolutely right and smart about doing, because after the situation happened, Talia took to social media and showed pictures of her face badly beaten, accusing young Berg of putting his hands on her, being the aggressor. However, he released footage showing what really happened, which came back to save him in the long run. But back to the story. So come to find out, she was sharing locations with a group of guys that pulled up to his house shortly after the altercation. He also states that luckily he had alarms, and when everything was going on, she didn't react like a woman that was in the midst of a home invasion. She wasn't panicking at all, and in fact, she proceeded to punch him in the face and continued to try to assault him. Now fast forward after the Pop Smoke situation happened, young Berg says that he's cool with Pop Smoke's girlfriend at the time, and she informed him that the same suspects that did a home invasion on Pop Smoke's house was the same people that tried to rob him. Alright? Now, to my knowledge, it was never said that Talia was actually at the Los Angeles home the night Pop Smoke was killed, but we do know that Mikey D, along with Amelia Rose, in which Amelia Rose later came out and said that she feels Mikey had something to do with it for various reasons, other than the picture he took with Pop Smoke earlier that day showing their address. Now, Pop Smoke was killed in February, and the situation between Talia and young Berg happened shortly after on March 14th of 2020, where young Berg almost met the same fate as Pop Smoke. It's not clear who's telling the truth between everybody involved in the Pop Smoke's case, Right now, a 15-year-old has been charged for the shooting, while 3 others are being charged for their involvement in the home invasion that led to the death of Pop Smoke. Now, to my knowledge, not much has came out in regards to the police taking action to investigate whether the 2 situations tied Talia Tilly to Pop Smoke or young Berg's. But if Berg's claims are in fact true, something needs to be done, or else these type of scenarios will continue to play out in Los Angeles. Now, I figured I'll share that story with you guys because I found it kind of funny that, these claims that young Berg has putting out there is really going unnoticed. Nobody's really talking about it. Unless you look on YouTube, you won't find it, or unless you've seen the interview with him in Drink Champs. And he sound very like he didn't want to really speak on the situation, and I'm sure he knows what happens behind the scenes in the music industry. He's been there a long time. He knows what goes on. Everyone pretty much knows what goes on behind the scenes of hip hop and the music industry. But if you speak on it, like everyone we see that does, something happens to you. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. Everybody that speak out against the foul play and the smoke and mirrors that go on behind hip hop, something end up happening to them, whether it's jail, death, whatever the case may be. But anyway, y'all jump in the comments. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this story. Do y'all think that's Talia Tilly should be held accountable, or at least investigated, because there's no real evidence pointing her back to any of this. It's just his knowledge of what happened and him trying to put 2 and 2 together. But I feel if he put claims out there like that, then it should be investigated to see if they are in fact true. But I guess if he don't pursue it, then, how would it ever really hit the surface and bring awareness to the situation? I don't know. But anyway, y'all jump in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.